Hey everybody, this is Steve 87th here, bringing you another mail call. Hey everybody, Steve 87th here for this month's train hauls and a little bit of some visits that I made throughout the year. So let's go ahead and get on with the little show and the reveal. So my travels at work this month led me to Long Island over to Trainland on my way out, and we decided to stop by on my way to the airport just to go check this place out. So again, this is in Long Island, New York. You can see here they've got the nice little display on the outside, and we're going to go inside in a minute to see what the store looks like on the inside. Kind of cute, some of the stuff that they have. And then, of course, they've got the inside of the store itself is kind of small, but they actually pack a lot of stuff in it. So that was kind of fun. Also stopped in at the Long Island Fire Department Museum, and they had this cute little diorama that was set up that I thought was kind of cool. So took some pictures of it while I was there too. All right, so let's see what we got this month. So one of the first things one of the last things that I got, actually, we're going to start from the back end. I got this Ford heavy-duty Coast Guard car, pickup truck from eBay. It was at a pretty good price. This is a little bit hard to find, so it's kind of nice because it's just a single cab. So my Trainland haul came up with the Breccia Hooters NASCAR truck, which I thought was kind of cool. Plus, I had one in stock. It was a Ford, so I decided to pick that up while I was there. I couldn't pick up too much stuff while I was there due to the fact that I had restraints on my baggage, right? I can only take so much in, but they actually did have a tank farm on the shelf, which I decided to pick up. So this will be kind of good for my chemical plant when I get around to building it. It's got some nice tanks, the way that they're all set up with the piping and all. So that was kind of good. So my Trainland haul was kind of small, but I got some things that I wanted to that just kind of worked and just had kind of a nice little time while I was there. The other thing that I got, a couple of people might have seen this already. So I had kind of a, Midwest Model Railroad, I think, was having a sale on things. So I wound up picking up a couple of Architect vehicles. So I got the 50 caliber, and then I got the, it's the anti-aircraft missile, I think, on this one. Let me see. With the tow missile. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it was anti-land missile or tank missile, whichever one you want to call it. Okay, these are actually going to go with my nuclear train and my Marines that would be guarding some of those things when they get around there. I also bought a whole bunch of little pieces and parts from Midwest Model Railroad. So one of the things that I thought was kind of cool, even though it's listed as a gondola load, was these piles of broken and used ties. Thought that'll be nice around the yards and things like that. That'll be kind of fun to lay those around because you always see ties laying around and things like that. So that was kind of cool. Then I had a bunch of little parts. This is an AC generator set. Well, so you can an AC and a generator set, right? So it's got the different boxes and things like that, the generator that goes on it. I'm hoping to put this underneath my cabooses. They got some Hayes wheel stops. That'll be nice at the end of some tracks that I got to do. They're all metal. They also had some of the deraillers. So these are not the ones that work, I believe. They're just the ones that you put on the track from Durango Press. And what was this one? This is, an air stand for the engine and freight. So it's just a big, like, air hose stand for when you've got your freight cars and things like that. So I got those for some projects that I want to do. And then lastly, Breccia has come out with a bunch of lines of cars. and trucks that they're coming up with. So I decided that I would pre-order a bunch of things. And so this is one of my pre-order packages that came in. So I am opening this. I'm doing this by hand rather than at my table. So we'll go take a look at all of these in a second. Let me get them out of the box. Just had to not be doxing here. What else have I got down here? And that's just the paperwork. Okay, from Diecast Direct. So these have been on back order. So the first thing that I have is my Ford Gran Torino, which is a really nice looking car. I thought I got the Starsky and Hutch version, but I guess not. It's just the red version one. But they didn't have a Gran Torino. My wife's name is Trina, and as she was growing up, her grandfather always used to call her Torino. So I figured I'd get her a car for the layout. The other thing that they had, oh, good thing I didn't buy one of those. Okay, so this, it's just like, come on, who would not want to have a golden Cadillac Eldorado with the soft top roof on it? I mean, come on. It's a classic car. It just is kind of one of those neat things, even if I'm doing modern like I am, to just have in the layout. One of the nice things about doing a Northwest layout, rather than an East Coast layout, is we have an awful lot of cars that are preserved out here, a lot more than what you would see on the East Coast, just because of the weather and the salt air and things like that. So Brakia also had these other Chevys, right? I forget what year this is. So this is the GMC Sierra Grande. This is an 80s, I think, 80s to 90s vehicle, if I remember right. So they had one of the flatbeds, which I thought, that'd be kind of nice. I could use that. They've got a couple of more trucks as well. But the other thing that they did, which I kind of like, and I know that they'll be a little bit outdated, is that they made up these nice tow trucks. So these are nice, small little tow trucks. The bad thing is they put a lot of names on most of the trucks, and you're kind of like, well, can I actually get away with that? Can I use that one? And you can see here it doesn't have that many lights on it. But it still is your good old standard non-hydraulic tow truck. So I've got that one with the O'Hare because there's actually a large, I'm not sure if I have it or not, I have to find it, wrecker that is an O'Hare. So I thought I'd get the little baby one too. But they also had an undecorated version of it. So I thought that would be kind of nice. Looks like pretty nice detail and all. So that's kind of what my haul is for this month. Yeah, it might sound like I'm a little late on this one because I've been kind of a little bit down. And then just this particular week has not been the most wonderful week of all. A lot of things have been happening, not just in the world, but also at my work. But, you know, I'm going to get through it. I also finally was able to work on a peanut butter lid challenge. I'm not going to show you that here. You can see that on Bernard's Live. I think it's in the first Wednesday. Is it the first Wednesday or the first Tuesday of the month? And that's when he's going to answer those. So not a whole lot of stuff this time, but just a little bit of things to go around. So there you have it. That's my haul for September. And so I will see you guys in the chats. Take it easy. Take care. And we'll see you later.